So let's go with our ProLimit wetsuits here that has many good features and technologies. First of all, that's the newest technology we have is a super flexible neoprene, which allows you to have more movement and feel more comfortable even the wetsuits are thick. You can see here the inside of the wetsuit. It has that Zodiac coating that is super warm and dries really quickly. The most common wetsuits to see here in Squamish is a 6'4" and a 5'3". And at the end of the summer, when the water is the warmest, you can see some 3'2", which is a different thickness. If we go quickly with the technologies that are important in the wetsuit, you have the dry seams, which are a piece of tape that are glued on the seams of the wetsuit to restrict the water from coming in. Also, we have some chest zip, which allows you easily to zip your wetsuit, and it's a little bit more flexible than if you have a back zip. Back zip is harder to reach and also allow the water to go in easier. And for those of you who would like to spend a little less on a wetsuit, there's always the option of getting a wetsuit here that doesn't have those tape on the seams, so the water come in a little bit more. You have a back zip, which is a little bit more tricky to put on yourself, but that's why they put that little strap, and also the water can come in a little easier from there. But hey, it is pretty warm. If you want to save a little bit of money on your wetsuit, this option will gives you a nice wetsuit for a more affordable price. When it comes to choosing the size of wetsuit you should buy, first you want to try it and make sure you don't feel too restricted in it, but make sure every opening of the wetsuit is pretty tight. You don't want water to come in easily, so you want to make sure you're feeling flexible, but at the same time tight with all the openings. If the legs and the arms of the wetsuits are a little long, you can always wrap them like this, one turn. If you're a beginner and you're going to spend some time in the water, you want to make sure you're going to get the proper wetsuit for this moment. And if you're getting a little more advanced and you want more flexibility and something less warm, then you can go with a thinner wetsuit. 3'2" is the minimum thickness of wetsuit I would ride in Squamish. And always keep in mind that even it's really warm and you're staying out of the water, you could always end up having to do a self-rescue or spend more time than planned in the water, so you always want to go for a little warmer than a little less warm. You can also add some pretty nice feature to yourself when it comes to a hoodie and a little 2mm neoprene, which can be wear under your wetsuit. This will keep your organs a little warmer and will allow you to remove it when it's warm, to put it on when it's cold. So those are items that you can purchase separately, which will allow you to keep the same wetsuit but upgrading for a warmer setup when needed. On top of it, if you're buying a 5'3" or a 4'3" wetsuit and you want a little more warm setup when you're going to ride in a cloudy day or a cold day, you can always add a neoprene jacket on top of your wetsuit. This will block the wind a little better, will keep you warm. Most of the neoprene wetsuit has a little pocket here for your hook, so you can put it on top of your harness and still have your hook coming out here. Again, they're made with that same fabric, that same velvet fabric, which is super flexible and very comfortable, also good looking, so perfect for your quiver. One more feature about wetsuits is that you have men wetsuits and women wetsuits. So if we go through it, the basic difference is the shape around the chest and around the hips. You'll have a different shape for a woman wetsuit. They present all the same features: chest zip, back zip, and thickness. So make sure you choose your wetsuit wisely. And why not to finish some booties? So there's two options when it comes to booties. You can go with some proper shoes with rubber underneath 5 millimeter, 4 millimeter. There's some options here that will keep you super warm. And also you can go for something thinner, like a 2 millimeter sock, which will still give you some warmth without the thickness of a normal bootie. All right, thank you everyone, and we hope to see you soon on the water.